Ordinary time, second last week to ordinary time. Um, just so you know, the office is going to be closed today. Um, so in case you're planning on stopping in, or if you call in, you'll have to leave a message. But our weekend schedule is the same as uh, it's been. Our normal schedule. So there are confessions from 3 to 4:15 on Saturday afternoon at St. John the Baptist, 4:30 Mass on Saturday evening at St. John the Baptist, 8 a.m. to 8:30 confessions at St. Michael's on Sunday morning, and then 8:45 a.m. Mass at St. Michael's, and then a 10:30 a.m. Mass at St. John the Baptist. So I know we're under the advisory, but we are essential for the spiritual good of the people. So we will be celebrating Mass this weekend. So if you hear from anyone or you had that question, just know that the normal schedule is what we plan to follow. Um, let's see. Oh, I was going to kind of just say it's going to be probably pretty brief. I'd spoken yesterday about all the different titles of Mary, and um, knew there was a lot, but even I was a little bit surprised to find a man who had compiled a list of over 500 titles for our Blessed Mother. So, as I said yesterday, that does kind of indicate how the special place that Mary has in the devotional life of the Church. We sometimes Catholics are we're uh, people say that we worship Mary. No, we only worship God. God only gets worship, but we give Mary kind of extra devotion. So we see her as highest of the saints. So she gets the most devotion as the Blessed Mother of the Mother of God, and conceived without original sin. So the other thing I want to talk about a little bit today is that what we'll also find is many local places, be they countries or be they cities, have either shrines to our Blessed Mother or special images of our Blessed Mother that are kind of local devotions. I was thinking, we could just think about as much our diocese is dedicated to Our Lady of the Rosary. So in a way, we have a special devotion to her under that title here in our Diocese of Toledo. But also, too, we have a shrine to her under Our Lady of Consolation down in Cary. So that statue that has connected with it a variety of healings. If you ever go to the Basilica in Cary, down in the basement, they have a variety, a collection of things in letters from people who came and asked Mary's intercession for some some gift, and they were given that, whether it be a healing or a lot of times I think too we've seen couples who have had trouble conceiving. I think I see, you see a lot of letters down there thanking God for the gift of the child that they have, and they attribute that to Mary's intercession as Our Lady of Consolation. So the statue there on the side above the side altar is a great place of devotion and pilgrimage here in our diocese. And then I can remember as a seminarian, I spent a few weeks one summer down in Honduras. And there they have Our Lady of Suyapa, and it's a small statue again too that has, I can't remember the entire story that's involved with it, but that image is special to them. They have a huge basilica now. The first they had, so many of these instances, they had a small little church where it was first housed, and then a larger basilica was built. And I think it's in Brazil, they have Our Lady of Aparecida. A lot of these are tied to images, or Our Lady of Czestochowa in Poland. So we have a lot of examples of kind of those devotions to Mary that are more kind of local to a local community because of, again, some image that has brought miraculous intercession from our Blessed Mother, or that causes that devotion. But also too, then we're probably very we know about the apparitions of our Blessed Mother, like at Fatima and Lourdes, and so those places then there are large churches, basilicas built there, places of great pilgrimage for people to come. Lourdes, the waters at Lourdes are known for their healing properties. And then I was even thinking too, coming up in December, we do have Our Lady of Guadalupe. So that miraculous image on the tilma of St. Juan Diego on display in that very large church too that was built to house that. So, there are, in a way, countless different titles for our Blessed Mother. Ultimately, I think they all point us to, number one, Mary's maternal care for us. She's mother of the church, so she watches out for her children. But also, too, reminding us of Mary's, both her intercession, but also then, too, her, besides her care for us, her example that she gives us in her fiat when the angel comes. The angel Gabriel comes to announce to her, God is asking her to be the mother of God, and let it be done to me according to your word. And so her desire and her ability to put her life at service to God is also a great example for us. So we'll ask her to intercede for us, and maybe since we're here in the Diocese of Toledo, we'll ask her under the title of Our Lady of the Rosary to intercede for us with special blessings this day. So that's kind of just a brief little synopsis on a variety of titles for Mary. I didn't think it would make much sense to just sit here and read a million titles of Mary, so I talked a little bit about that. I hope that was of interest, or I hope that covered what the person who had asked for this topic. So said we'll continue to look out for each other and pray for each other, and pray in a special way for all those who are dealing with very difficult circumstances during this pandemic. And I pray that God will bless you abundantly this day. Have a great weekend, everyone.